Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to be devastated at the unfortunate and unexpected turn of event at the palace. His actions and inactions has inevitably brought about sadness in the middle of so much happiness. We know what is going on right now. It's no longer news that Ebony just welcomed a baby boy, to the surprise of everyone. The event took a lot of people aback. The reason happens to be that people did not know that Ebony was actually expecting a baby, and knowing Ebony's petite body stature, she has been doing her thing, going and traveling up and down and all of that without people even knowing she was expecting a baby, because her pregnancy is usually this type that is hidden. Even though, on the other hand, a lot of people who think they know, a lot of people who think that they have, straight information. So as I was saying, a lot of people didn't know she was even expecting a baby. Now, even though we have a lot of people who are very sure of their own sources of information, I have come across a blogger who says that she is, her sister is a resident right there in the palace, that they know everything, that is a first-hand information. That blogger is saying that it is a surrogacy. I don't know. My own information is alleged, rumored, speculated, capital letter, with capital letter. Oh, So, right now, no, as we are hearing what is going on, Olori Naomi is already left the palace. She's very unhappy about the lack of transparency. She calls it a lack of transparency, but other people call it, betrayal and all of that. So we have that in the midst of everything that is going on, that the Ooni of Ife is devastated, that the Ooni of Ife, blame himself for his actions and inactions, that he also was taken aback because there was a reign of, losing pregnancy that actually happened in the palace, as we're hearing. And the one moment they said they are pregnant, the next moment they have lost the pregnancy. And with that situation there, Kabiyesi explained to Olori Naomi that he got tired of them saying they are pregnant, he will be excited, then the next moment they've lost pregnancy. So when Ebony said she was pregnant, he said until he sees the baby, okay? And so Ebony has been having problems with the Ooni of Ife, back and forth. She's been busy doing her thing. Apparently, that was why she was so, upset and, lashing out back when she said that Kabiyesi should give orders to those that he loves and not her, and all of that, the US thing and all of that. But right now, when Ebony, when they announced the pregnancy, they said Naomi was taken aback, and Naomi feels that Kabiyesi knew everything with all the drama that played out last 2 weeks, and all that in the palace, that Kabiyesi knew everything, that she's not going to continue to cope with, that she can cope with, all the drama that has happened, but the gross lack of transparency has become an issue again that she is bringing forward, and she's not going to cope, that she wants to be left alone. That is the only thing that we heard that she has said so far. That's Olori Naomi. But we are hearing that with everything that is going on, Kabiyesi is still running against time to beg Naomi so that things do not, snowball into what they used to be before. Remember that there was a time when Naomi could barely talk to the Ooni of Ife. She was so upset, and Kabiyesi was going left, right, and center begging, and Kabiyesi doesn't want that to happen anymore. And so they said Kabiyesi called on Reverend Esther Ajai. And the same way from yesterday, when this information happened, I have been waiting so patiently to see what Reverend Esther Ajai would say about this. And this is not to say Reverend Esther Ajai has said or done anything bad in the past. She's always been a woman of God. As far as I'm concerned, everything Reverend Esther Ajai has done has been good so far, because for a woman of God, they preach for marriages to stay afloat no matter what happens. And that is exactly what she's doing. I do not expect less from from her, and she's doing what she needs to be doing. But right now, from yesterday when this happened, I, Delaram, have actually been waiting and sourcing for stories and be hoping that I will get a reliable source of information that will tell me about what Reverend Esther Ajai is saying right now. Now, they said that it was Ooni of Ife who called on Reverend Esther Ajai to please put her mouth and speak to Olori Naomi about the situation on ground, what is going on, so that to, calm Olori Naomi down so that things will not snowball into, what they used to be before, that he cannot go through that journey again with Olori Naomi. One thing that he can say is that he loves Naomi, that the mistake he made has already been done. It cannot be undone. The truth remains that he has already married these women. The only thing he can do is to give Naomi her distinction and know that, look, these women, he has married them already, that what has been done, that there's nothing he can do right now to change the situation. Ebony gave birth to a baby, yes, obviously, and it's Ebony gave birth to a child because Ebony is his wife. And even though he made a mistake not to have mentioned it to Olori Naomi, the truth is that he was told, but he felt that it's one of those gimmicks from before. He never ever could have thought that. And it was because of the way he responded to Ebony that made Ebony angry, and Ebony kept this whole thing away from her. And even when he would see Ebony, he would not know that Ebony was actually expecting a baby, because of course people saw Ebony, so many people saw Ebony that didn't know that Ebony was expecting a baby. Last 2 weeks, I'm sure you saw that video. You saw that video with Ooni of Ife and Ebony. She was there. She didn't look pregnant, even though her face was somehow. She did not look pregnant because she's petite, and she was obviously angry with everything that has been happening. And they said because she is blue blood to blue blood, that law against Ooni of Ife not seeing his newborn baby, not seeing a pregnant woman until the pregnancy is so. It's not applicable. It's only applicable for, they say, the few more. I don't know. They said it's not even applicable to the blue blood to blue blood. So she was busy doing her thing, and Kabiyesi said he didn't know, even though a lot of people, even in Yagba, said Kabiyesi knew. So why Kabiyesi will be saying he didn't know to Olori Naomi is what nobody understands. But they said Kabiyesi is very devastated, as he is calling on Reverend Esther Ajai and begging Esther Ajai to, add her voice and say something to Olori Naomi and explain to Olori Naomi that he, for one, does not want to go through what he has been through with Olori Naomi again. This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.